to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Auburn lines up quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On the run, still looking. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rusher. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front.
Going for it all. And they routed it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Auburn trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field.
And the defense got him at the 27. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets two down to the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get six, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. It's no good, and they miss an opportunity to tie. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Oh, better look out. Oh, what vision. He goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and just spectacular work from the return unit on that one. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They go to the ground. Just ran over it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Shapen. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. He's already thrown 1 interception, and before this gets in his head, I think the way to fix it is to get the mechanics squared away.
And sometimes you get rushed, and everything happens a step faster right in the games, and then you realize, like, I'm bending, I'm throwing off my back foot, like, slow it down, take some deep breaths, understand, like, I'm going to be protected, I'm going to be all right. Let's make some things happen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get us.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldog.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap in this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Caught in the backfield, it's Booth. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mississippi State!
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Using his legs, it's Alston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll run it again. And he make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Shapen. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Alston. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
It's caught. The two-pointer is good, and now we have a one-possession game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Grabbed behind the line, it's Booth.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive
That's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense.
It's a seam wide open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 78 yards down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll leave it with him. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets him to the 20-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Here comes the option. Now the toss. Jukes his way for more. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And you want that clock to run. Thrust that arm out.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The play-action fake. He tries to take the top off. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Coming out with it, it's Cobb. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about.
Trying to beat the D deep. Brings it down on the right side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Wide open downfield.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Shapen. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot, but you gave him a little bit of hope.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun to give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. He's loose. At the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldog. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the ball's on the ground.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Looking to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Kelly. That's caught. It's Robinson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control. And
you
see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good route runners. And you could tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, baby.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just.
Everybody get a touch of that real quick. Everybody get a turn.
I like the decision.
We're gonna fight. 1, 2, 3.
Your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the back.
Damn.
Surges up to the 30.
I had his head back there too. Oh, who that? Let me see what's going on. I just said the same thing. Like, he made me look at what's going on defense. Yeah, I can start something out. Wow. Right. God damn, man. What the fuck, you kidnapped somebody? God damn. So like you trying to kidnap somebody, what you got going on, man? Oh, you got a fat ass possum.
And they'll move the chains.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
And the Cardinals are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Ashley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Ashley. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
To the air. It's Kelly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
I'm gonna break that man.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Hey. I miss it real.
Linebackers
I'm supposed to be to real tired.
Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I was too.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays.
Dude, forget about me. I'm trying to take this one. Forget about me.
Opponents in field goal range. This is
You
a
forget
place
about
a
everybody
lot
else.
of
We don't forget about me.
like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Catch in the middle. It's Ashley.
Oh,
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more.
Kick it
on
free,
that one.
kissing nigga.
Good play call on defense.
It's a nigga
Third
put
down
the
in that situation.
It's a
You're
nigga
just
put
playing
the
a
nigga.
big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
Ah, big hit. All right. That's what will not fuck it up for him.
Conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown.
You ain't got no
they
chance
are
here.
being aggressive.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this.
Getting out the fuck out. Boom, bitch.
Operating in the red zone.
Yeah, you're right. Pick 6 going the opposite way. Bitch.
To throw, it's Kelly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really
grave diggers out there now. Gonna make out the dig at home, boy. That nigga almost died.
On second down, and likely going to
boom, he almost died.
Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the
ball
on
I
time.
bet he can't say
Trust your
shit.
read and
And
execute
if
this
you're
passing
looking
play
for the
if you're
kid out the end zone 6.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh, he did. He fucked it up. He fucked it up for him. He fucked it up for him. Told you, bro.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to
hold on, man. I'm being G-ass now.
For their confidence in this game.
Ready to fire from the pistol.
That nigga say you a ho-ho, GG. Damn, bro. Deny that shit, bro. That nigga say you a ho-ho, bro. You ain't call that nigga. You want no smoke? Yeah, you.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Man, you weak as a nigga. Shit. Fuck out though. Yeah. Hey, he said you gonna play him after.
Power football with the run.
He said, yeah.
And the defense holds firm. No pick.
But he ain't got no confidence he gonna win this game. But I'll let you play on this.
Now on second down.
Hey, send him the link. He been to send it to you. That's crazy.
Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And they can't hook up.
My
Going for the big
quarterback
play on
just
second down. Now
fucked it
it's
up
third down.
for
When your
everybody.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is
Look at that.
just a
Open
kick
as
in
fuck,
the
man.
gut for this team.
Look at that. Open up. Ooh, right up. He could have hit somebody. Goddamn.
And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Off the play fake. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And third and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
Oh, shit. Listen a second.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Back to throw, it's Kelly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Oh,
Sometimes the quarterback
shit.
gets that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Oh.
Got the first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day. But right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he's got it.
That's why you laughing at,
but what a play there to pick up a first down. The Tigers are on the move. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, they had the matchup they wanted. They had the running back working one-on-one with the linebacker on that angle route, but he couldn't reel it in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
on 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Grabbed behind the line,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Ashley.
How about the job in recognition by
he's
the
trying to get a
defense? They knew
scholarship.
exactly
He's
what
gonna
they
come
were
to
trying to
ours,
set
bro.
up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target,
trying
so
to
that
come
there
to
was
ours, bro.
nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Oh, come on.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's got him. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion
we hitting that
percentage.
shallow
If you're a
shit.
great 3rd
Okay.
down team, it's
Don't tell me
invaluable
that.
to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill
Don't tell me
3rd down
that.
so much in practice.
We hitting shit and doing push-ups out
Really
there.
good coverage by this defense.
We
They
on
were
some freaky
aware
time.
of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got...
Yeah, he gave it to him. I told you he's trying to get a scholarship. Yeah, I'm put a word in.
Well, the defense is
I'm gonna let Hugh Freeze know about this thing.
picks in 2 straight drives.
Gotta let him know.
Their guys have been all
He might be the
over
nigga we've been
field
missing.
making plays when the ball's in the air. The D coordinator's got to love that.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Auburn lines up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Alston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a good thing.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there, throwing it to their running back for the defense. They were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
This defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ball State.
That's crazy.
Points on the board.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage.
That's
You saw
wild
him in that
work,
play.
man.
What can this guy do?
Well, that was a perfect play right in that nigga hand.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a
Hey,
long
look at
drive
that. What
together
you
here
talking
as
about
they
here?
start from their own 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Alston. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Tigers are in a From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the third
I
down
hate
pass
this
is knocked away by the knee. Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He might want another play. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on down.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways. And on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Back to throw, it's Kelly. Got it! Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. And the Cardinals will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
There is nowhere to
Nigga
run.
came with everything he had.
Situations, you know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage. Here. Just smart with the football.
Kick it 3.
Oh, and he
Push the nigga.
He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. From the gun, looking for a man. He wants it all.
Oh, my God.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
That nigga was on the 15 and the high. It was on the low. But that nigga is up low.
Going to the air. That's caught. It's Alston.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted.
That nigga overthrow the fuck out that shit, man.
And they come up with a big
He a bitch ass nigga for that.
4 points go on the board before the end of the half.
It was, but that nigga ain't had to overthrow it though. God damn. No, you could have put it on the money. He probably would have dropped it. No pressure. No pressure.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Oh my God! Why you ain't pick it, nigga?
There are 2 ticks remaining.
Man, you niggas playing.
Well, the offense taking a shot.
Told this nigga what it is, bro. I'm throwing this nigga.
It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes.
Pussy ass nigga by himself back
That's
there.
exactly what they were thinking that
We
time.
want it.
Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Push that fuck nigga back.
Here comes the offense on second down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
No chance.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
Show me. You ain't got to show the rest. Show me so.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just went through his fingers. So the first half has come to a close. What is this time? Head over to the halftime.
What is this time, that fuck nigga? What is this time? This bitch ass nigga. This bitch ass nigga. Boy Wonder, yeah. Boy Wonder, what the fuck you mean finding out? Oh, fuck out of here, man. Got this shit.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff...
Oh, he's got some space.
Good luck.
They finally get to him, but what a play there.
We see you. We threw it right to your pussy ass.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking,
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Step back. Fuck that shit. Do your dance on that freaky nigga. Do your dance on that freaky out.
Vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right
there.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They wasted no time on that drive.
Well, Baker's going to be strong as fuck after this game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Probably like 35.
And they'll stop him at the 16.
He said, "Cat, wow."
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Got it in the middle, it's Weatherly. Ernie on the Jets.
He fucked it up. He fucked it up. He just fucked it up. Just fucked it up. Just fucked it up. He just fucked it up.
I gotta break. Get hands to the football. Secure the tackle.
Why he fucked it up?
Nice turnover.
Cause he sucked. What a slut.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot.
Oh my God! Look at that, bro. Touchdown, bro. That nigga just.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job.
It's a running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting over this block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Grab near the marker.
Cause he just fucked it up, just fucked it up, just fucked it up. Yeah, he just fucked it up.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't.
They're gonna take that to more
Make
time.
great
Let's see
field
if he can
position.
still get that
Now,
shit
when you've got opportunities,
pressed
you
on
got to
a
pay it off. The
vinyl.
offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to
They're
go.
gonna put
but
the
they
ball
got the
stay
points
on the
they
cover.
needed.
And the extra point was good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes.
Man, that nigga was trying
And
to
the
destroy
return
him.
man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the
Proud of
next
him.
drive.
Hey, show some love, man.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Tell me, Kevin, show some love, man. You fuck, man. Hugh Freeze said he watching real hard this half.
Back to pass, it's Kelly. That's caught. It's Robinson.
No, tell them niggas better hold on to the ball with two motherfucking hands. Know that.
The drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Cardinals can play this second down a
Wow,
long ways.
that is a fucking foul. You can't tell these little niggas nothing no more.
Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you
Not
can have
enough.
balance, now
Well,
the
Kansas
defense
told
doesn't
them
know
that.
what's coming.
It's
They need
not
more
enough.
of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Niggas
Picked
still
up 2
running with the
yards
ball,
on
but
that
not
last
enough.
one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Weatherly. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Catch in the middle, it's Webster. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Going up top again. The short hands, it's Ashley. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes, when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Scrambling away. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
And the Cardinals will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Those two fail to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. It just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And the D's deny them on 2nd and goal. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock.
And I'm the money.
You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the score. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. Might be calling a hot route. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield.
Oh my! Oh damn, bro!
On first down, second down coming up.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own one, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. They're backed up, and they'll just throw it again. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder. Just take care of the football here.
What the fuck?
Up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a first and touchdown Cardinals. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it to him for the easy completion, but he's just been off over and over again in this game.
He rifles one deep down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And this
I need a scared put it on the money. God damn, man.
Football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th.
Man, fuck North State. Now, 5.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal,
There's
and
a
the coach
false start.
accepts it. They will take
Nigga,
the penalty.
move.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
Goofy, man.
Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep. And
a shot toward the end zone.
Got him. Let's go. He told something. You gonna do this. You gonna do that. I told that nigga to get bumped over there. Tell Becky there's more push-ups to be done.
His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball.
He gonna get fried. Hell no. They gonna ask him. So how was they able to stay in the game with you guys? We were trying out new plays out there. You know, getting ready for real competition.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw. It's Kelly. Gets it out fast. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll go up top on second and short. Plucks it out of the air. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw
We're going to be catching it. We're going to the end zone for him on that.
And that's why this offense had a
Smokey.
positive gain right away.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Weatherly.
Knocked out.
And a good job of coverage
Taking
by
home
that
ball.
defense. Just a short pickup.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Right there.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. Outside the pocket, you're trying to find an open target. No one's open.
Ain't shit open, Mr. Postman.
To play another down.
Yeah.
Back to pass, it's Kelly. They're working that left side, putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Wow.
The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Weatherly. And just a short, safe pass play.
Why you keep putting them niggas? You must don't love your niggas or something. You put them niggas in so much game.
Taking a profit. Take what's there.
Why them niggas trying to come to the motherland?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll have to check his
feelings out. Ball out. What are they doing? The ball out.
And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's all tight. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
The biggest thing you're probably disappointed in on offense is your lack of success running the football. And they've tried to give this guy the ball a few times in this game. Here we are in the fourth quarter. Still not a lot to show for it. Game really close in this juncture, and you just wonder how many more times are they going to give him a try handing the ball off.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. First and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
And he gets it back.
Oh, yeah.
No farther than that, no gain on the play.
He lost y'all, really.
A lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Kick your 3.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle.
You better play him lacy defense.
Like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Inside the 30 at the 29. It's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Looking for the end zone. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And with 3 seconds left, a last chance to extend the game into overtime. Needed a little more oomph on that one. Left it a bit short.
Fuck, man.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look